I've realized that in life, nothing truly meaningful comes without taking risks. Nothing. As Nelson Mandela once said, there's no passion to be found in playing it safe and settling for a life that is smaller than the one you're capable of living. Now, I'm certain that in your journey through school, applying to university, selecting a major, or figuring out your life's path, you've been told again and again, make sure you have a backup plan, make sure you have something to fall back on. But I never really grasped that idea. Why would I want something to fall back on? If I'm gonna fall, I don't wanna fall backward on something safe, I wanna fall forward. At least this way, I'll be able to see what I'm landing on. Without consistency, you will never complete anything. So pursue what stirs your heart. Pursue what you feel deeply about. Take risks. Don't shy away from failure. There used to be an old IQ puzzle with 9 dots, and you had to connect them with 5 straight lines without lifting your pencil. The only way to solve it was by going outside the box. Don't fear thinking differently. Don't fear stepping outside the box. Don't fear failure. Fail big. Dream big. But remember this. Dreams without goals will always remain just dreams. Reggie Jackson struck out over 2,600 times in his baseball career, the most in history. Yet people don't dwell on his strikeouts. They remember his home runs. Thomas Edison failed in 1,000 experiments. But we don't remember the failures. We remember the 1,001 attempt, the one that gave us the light bulb. Every failure moves you one step closer to success. You must take risks. And yes, you've probably heard that countless times before. But let me tell you why it matters. At some point in life, you will fail. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will stumble at something. That's a guarantee. I know this doesn't sound like a traditional graduation message, but I'm telling you, embrace it. It's part of the journey. When I was young, I dreamed of making it to the NFL. I grew up in a small, tough neighborhood in Atlanta, where opportunities were scarce and trouble was everywhere. Football became my way out. I worked tirelessly. I trained day and night. I earned a scholarship to the University of Tennessee. And soon, I was just one step away from my dream, projected as a first-round NFL draft pick. But in 2006, during a routine game against Air Force, everything changed. I went in for what looked like a normal tackle, but I never got up the same. I tore the nerves in my right arm and shoulder. Overnight, my arm became paralyzed. In an instant, my NFL dream was gone. But here's the thing. I didn't quit. I didn't fall back. I refused to let that tragedy define me. I walked forward into a new calling. Instead of the NFL, my platform became motivation and faith. I took that pain, that setback, and turned it into my purpose, inspiring millions of people around the world to keep fighting when life knocks them down. Inspired, the point is this: every graduate here today has the ability and the skill to succeed. But do you have the courage to fail? Because if you never fail, it means you're not even trying. Let me repeat that. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. To gain something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. Picture this: you're on your deathbed, surrounded by your ghosts, the ghosts of your unfulfilled potential, the ghosts of the talents you never used, the ideas you never pursued. They're standing there angry, frustrated, disappointed. They say, "We came to you. We were meant to live through you, but now we must go to the grave together." So I ask you today, how many ghosts will be standing at your bedside when your time comes? I've traveled across the country and the world sharing my story, and I've seen the struggles everywhere. From poverty-stricken neighborhoods in America to communities across the globe, people need hope. The world needs so much, and we need it from you. We truly do. We need it from the younger generation. We need it from you. Because here's the truth. You've got to step out and give everything you've got. Whether that's your time, your talents, your prayers, or your resources. Give it all. The real question is, what will you do with what you have? I'm not talking about how much you own. Some of you will be business leaders, others nurses, sociologists, theologians. Some of you have wealth. Some of you have patience. Some have kindness. Some carry love. Some carry endurance. Whatever your gift is, what will you do with it? Now let me leave you with one last thought about failure. Sometimes failure is the very thing that helps you discover where you truly belong. Life will never unfold in a straight line. My football career ended in one moment, but that failure became the doorway to something greater, my purpose. I never made it to the NFL, but I discovered a calling much bigger than myself. To encourage, to inspire, and to remind others that no setback is final unless you choose to quit. And today, I see all of you. I'm inspired by what I see. I'm strengthened by what I see. Because risk-taking isn't only about pursuing a job. It's about being willing to admit what you know and what you don't know. It's about opening yourself up to new people and new ideas. The risks you take, the people you meet, the ones you love, the faith you hold. That's what will shape you. So never be discouraged. Never hold back. Give everything you have. And when you fall, because you will fall, remember this. Fall forward.